Oh.
What does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't, but I just like to point that fact out.
And then shut up sometimes.
Oh, you're fine. Just shut up sometimes.
You're fine. Just shut up sometimes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our podcast. All right. Welcome to the Nerds with Words podcast, everybody.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Nerds with Words. I'm Rachel. This is Lou.
I'm Lou.
This is Justin.
How y'all doing?
You're supposed to say I'm Justin.
I'm Justin.
Fall in line, man. So our podcast, just to let you guys know, this podcast is about anything and everything nerdy. And I know that's a little bit general, and I know that you're supposed to kind of have more of like a niche when you start your podcast. But for us, we just want to be able to talk about whatever we want to talk about. For us, being a nerd means being passionate about something. So you can be passionate about movies, you can be passionate about comic books, just, normal books, video games, whatever else. Like
video games, movies, crack, who knows? Anything you're passionate about.
Hopefully not.
We won't judge.
I'll judge it.
Unless it is something like crack or, being a massive serial killer, keep that to yourself.
Please.
Well, because if you tell us, we didn't hear shit.
Nope.
We're just not going to get involved.
We might snitch on that.
Nope. I'm not riding on a serial killer. I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing.
All right, so we're going to do our own intros. I'm going to go ahead and let Justin start off, and then we'll go me, and then we just all in a row.
Breaking the order of the magic.
Yes, I
magic whiteboard.
I am in the middle here.
All that we do.
You know what?
All right,
Screw this.
fine.
We're on the line.
I guess we should improv it.
All right, I'm good with going first anyway. Anyways, how y'all doing? As Rachel told you, my name's Justin. Let's see, about me, I love video games and movies in general. I'm probably the movie goer here out of these two. So if we go and see a movie together, I'm probably gonna be dragging them along with me. So whenever movie we talk about, more than likely I took them and I bugged the fuck out of them until they said yes. And they'll probably sit there annoyed, but still. Let's see. My first video game I ever got me hooked it's probably cliche for a lot of people, but Super Mario 64 for the N64. Fantastic game. First game I ever really played for hours. Phenomenal.
I was going to do our favorites afterwards.
Oh, you know what?
No.
You know what? It's intro about. I'm telling them about me.
Screw the whiteboard.
I'm telling them about me, and you were ruining it.
My magic whiteboard.
Yeah, she is trying to edit how I should talk about myself.
I'm not editing anything. I'm correcting.
If you're a movie reader, you can probably tell me the first Batman movie came out. Or are you a fake? Ooh, let's see.
Ooh, getting called out
Hold on. I straight up Batman with Adam West, correct? With the old timey jumpsuit and the freaking the Robin one-liners. Sweet jibbity Jew, Batman! We gotta go save the day!
Holy sands of time, Batman!
Basically.
My mom says that shit all the time.
Dude, Adam West Batman is awesome Batman. Are you kidding me? Or are we talking about the movie after that with Jack Nicholson as the Joker? Which, by the way, all praise Joker, no matter what.
Yeah, he's a huge Joker
fan.
fan.
I am a humongous Joker.
Almost scary.
Anyways, so
you gotta answer the question now.
Do what?
Answer the question.
He did.
I just did.
Oh, we said when.
I just did. I said, are we talking about the Adam West?
When the first movie came out.
Oh!
I didn't read that
Hold on. I gotta think. I'm probably a little off. I want to say 1967, 1968.
That's his final answer.
1967 or
67 or 60 or 69. Let's just
69.
Throw up a good range. Give him a little room.
Yeah, 1960, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66.
Right around there. That's it. I think he's got it.
He probably doesn't even know.
I'm probably a couple years off, but I know it was old school kind of stuff. And then it's basically me. My biggest passion is I want to be a voice actor. I actually got to meet one of my favorite voice actors, Troy Baker at MegaCon. I swear,
66 according
66.
to Wikipedia.
Oh, I was like 1 year off.
Close enough.
Oh,
Close enough.
that's good.
Nice.
I got to meet Troy Baker. Rachel was there. She'll tell you. I was like a 5-year-old.
His
like,
cheeks are about to burst. He was so happy.
I was like a 5-year-old meeting like their favorite superhero for the first time. I could barely say words. It was ridiculous, and he was such a nice and humble guy. So anyone who knows about Troy Baker, letting y'all know he's fantastic. If you ever get a chance to meet him, he will welcome you with open arms.
He was a pretty cool guy. And
was
we
very nice.
waited in line for, what was it, like an hour and a half or
Yeah,
2
yeah.
hours or something
Very-
like that? We
very
waited
much
for a
worth
long
it.
time, and he still, you know, even though he was trying to get through people, he would still like take his time and, you know, say a
Exactly.
few words to you. So I thought that was pretty cool.
And also, while we were waiting for him to get there, his actual voice manager came back to Rachel and I, and he asked us how we were doing and everything, and we're saying, oh, well, we're good. And then he was like, okay, so Troy's gonna be a little late. He is getting through everyone here.
He was saying a coffee break or something.
Yeah. And he was just making us sure that we knew he's getting through everyone here. And if you see anyone turn away guests or get in the sign, you let me know and I will fuck shit up. He was he was so serious about it, and it was awesome. And then when he left, I was like, oh my god, that's Troy Baker's voice manager. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting.
I think that's enough about me right now. Pass it on to Rachel.
Okay, passing it on to me. Well, as most of you guys know, my name is Rachel. I have a YouTube channel. It's Rachel Kipp. About to be changed to something else. TBD. TBD basically.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It's not Rachel. It's not Rachel.
I don't know what it's going to be yet. So anyway, I'm a YouTuber. I have been doing YouTube since 2011, so that's almost 4 years now. It'll be, I think, like September, October is when I started, so it's pretty much 4 years. I have been streaming on Twitch for 2 or 3 years now. Actually, it might just be 2. Yeah, I think it's just 2. So I've been streaming on Twitch for about 2 years. I play mostly League of Legends. I play a few other games like Final Fantasy XIV I'm really into right now. I don't really have like a specific genre that I like, but I have specific genres that I don't like horror and anything scary. I hate turn-based.
Bro.
Turn-based is the worst. It's the worst combat system. I think that I don't have enough patience for it. I want
turn-based
real
is
time.
amazing.
But then
It's
you
just-
you would hate Final Fantasy X, which is my favorite, one of my favorite Final Fantasy games.
I wanted to play more Final Fantasy, but I don't know about turn-based. It's
Tactics
Well,
Advance.
I would say
Tactics
most of the
Advance is
Final
an
Fantasy
amazing
games, like before I think 13, are turn-based.
well, then I'm probably not going to play Final Fantasy.
Well, then you're missing out on a fantastic game, and you're an awful person.
All right, so I'm a huge video game nerd. I'm also a bookworm, or at least I was a bookworm when I was a kid. Now I mostly just read more fantasy novels, especially Game of Thrones. I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing my Khaleesi shirt. And yeah, I'm not really that much into movies like Justin is. I do enjoy a good movie, but I don't go out of my way to like see all the movies that come out, you know, that might pique my interest. If we're going with, you know, favorite first video games or anything like that, like Justin has set the precedence for, my first video
Excuse
game,
me for letting them know about me.
my first video game was probably Balloon Fight for the NES. Like that was like the first thing. Do you guys, do you know that game? It's so awesome.
I'm so sad right now.
Why?
Uh,
Why? It's such a good game.
I know. I'm not saying it
You
isn't.
miss it? I miss it. I miss Balloon Fight. Balloon Fight was amazing.
I miss everything.
But my first like actual game that we played through like with storyline was probably Crash Bandicoot for the PS1. You guys,
I remember that.
right? Yeah,
I
yeah.
Oh, dude,
please,
I haven't
please
played-
say you
I haven't played Crash
Bandicoot,
That was my game.
I haven't played that game in years, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
been a while
it's
since I played
freaking
Crash
awesome.
Bandicoot.
I played that with my family, and they
Yeah.
would do all the levels, and then I just go in. They'd bring me in for the bosses. 'Cause I was
That
like,
was
I was
really-
the gamer in the family. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because my mom, like my brother and I would play the game, but we weren't really good at it.
Yeah.
We were very young, and so she would come and just play everything for us, like beat the bosses, like beat all the levels. It was really fun. So
You need someone for that.
good memories.
Game genres that retract the Korean boys are Rachel's favorites.
Your fans know you so well.
I do actually like Civ 5, Mike. Like that to me it's not turn-based combat. Turn-based combat is what I don't like. If it's a game like Civ 5 where you take turns like that, or Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, that's fine with me. Like I don't mind that. But I'm talking about like, you know, you have to choose which enemy to attack and like swipe at them, and then like they swipe at you. Like, I don't like it very much.
I like your fans.
Just League. You're right with just the League part. Okay, I'll give you that much. So that's enough about me. That was a pretty sheety intro, but I'm gonna pass it on to Lou.
Thanks. Oh, that was terrible.
And now this podcast is over.
Ruined.
Screw you guys. I'm gonna do my intro.
Go ahead, man.
So I'm Lul, Leul. Everyone always asks how it's spelled, so I'll just get that out there. Huge League of Legends nerd, and I actually met these guys because I heard we hang out at the hookah bar a lot here in Nashville, and I heard that there was a girl that played League and streamed on Twitch. I was like, oh, who's that? Then I eventually introduced myself to you guys, and then we just started talking about this, and then here we are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that started. But about me, huge League of Legends fan. I've been playing that for like 4 years. Badly wanted to, get Diamond on there, but didn't work out.
He badly wanted it, but it's too
Badly.
bad.
Oh. I'd be mad if it wasn't true.
Gonna let everyone know, out of all three of us, I am the only one who probably does not know how to play League.
You're better
I
off.
watch every now and
Better
then,
off.
and I get hyped about it, but I can't play it for shit. I'm letting you
You
all
probably
know
like
right
yourself
now.
a lot more because of that.
Yeah,
Do what?
probably.
There you go.
You end up hating yourself when you play
And the
League of
world
Legends.
and everything.
Well,
yeah.
Enough about no.
Yeah, anyway.
My first game was like this really old Metroid Prime game for the original Game Boy.
Oh, I think I know what you're
And I
talking
think my
about.
cousin gave it to me, and like I've been hooked ever since.
Oh, if we're talking about first video game,
First video,
very first one, probably Sonic for Sega Genesis.
Sonic.
Yeah, so Sega Genesis was
Sonic,
probably the
yeah.
first console I ever played, but my fondest memories were on the N64 as
Oh,
a
yeah.
child, of course.
I like fondest memories. Fondest memories for me would have to be playing through Mega Man Battle Network for the Game Boy Advance, or Kingdom Hearts series for sure.
Now Kingdom Hearts
Oh, yeah.
for life.
Soon.
Mike said Lil's
Yes,
ears
for
perked
sure.
up when he heard there was a girl around town.
I like you, Lul.
I like Mike. There we go. We're gonna hang out with Mike after
All right, Mike, you're invited to the after party.
after party.
All right, so do you have anything else in your intro?
Well, besides games, like a really big passion of mine is gamification. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's like applying the things about games that make it so addicting and beautiful and fun, and applying that to real life. So like a lot of businesses use that, and like different parts of their departments, I guess they apply like game theory to real life. So like I'm really interested in like what makes games so addicting and fun, and why do games bring people together, and I want to be able to like bring that into the real world and like create a
Interpret
better
it into
place.
something productive.
Yeah.
See, gaming is a very touchy subject sometimes because, yeah, it can bring a lot of people together. Like, me working at GameStop, it's great because I love talking with people
Yeah.
about games that, like, I love, and I like hearing them be all excited about it. Then they're like those gamers who are so uptight about the games they like
Yeah.
and get so fucking defensive. It's like, oh, you don't like Call of Duty? Herp, derp, 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 derp.
I mean, same
Call
with
of Duty
sports,
fans,
though.
though, that's their
Yeah, true.
With sports, like sports will bring people together, and you can bond over it, something that you have like a mutual interest. But then you have like the sports fans who will like murder other, like the fans of their team's rivals or something like that. So
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
yeah. So are we good with the intro? Is
Yeah,
everything
I
going
think
on?
everyone knows everything about us now.
Yeah,
exactly.
everything that you
There we
ever
go.
needed to
Oh,
know.
I mean, other than the fact I killed a man once, but
Moving on.
everyone
Moving
just-
on.
everyone
I
goes
caught the
quiet.
end of that.
It's like was like Justin killed a man. Shit.
So
No,
we're gonna go into why we're doing this podcast and what our goals for it are in the future. Basically, we decided to do this podcast because, like I said earlier, we want to have a platform where we can come and talk to each other and to other people about, just whatever we want to talk about, anything that we're nerdy about, anything that you guys are nerdy about. And, the definition of nerdiness for us is whoever, like, Sorry. I totally lost my train of thought. I was thinking, like, I always do this. Like, I start talking, I start getting on this one train, and then my mind goes off somewhere else, and then I'm like, what the hell? Where's the next word?
Stay on one
What's
train.
the next word?
Back on track,
That's
Rachel.
right here.
Okay. What's the next word?
Come on, expert.
God, you are sure showing us how it's done right now.
I really am. Like, this is what I do, and I still, this is, people like me, so I must be doing something right. I mean, they kind of like me. So anyway.
The Sloth King has arrived.
There
Sup,
we go.
Sloth King?
That's
How you
what we're
doing,
missing.
man?
That's what we're missing.
The Sloth King.
Just
This
the
podcast.
Sloth King is
This
here.
podcast is now complete.
It's done.
Thank you, Sloth King.
Thank you.
Rachel, you can leave. The Sloth King's here.
Done.
All right, peace.
I drove you. Don't even.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm not walking back.
That's what I thought.
All right, so yeah, like I said, our definition of nerdiness is, whatever you're passionate about, that's what you're a nerd about, and that's what we want to talk about, and we want to talk about it with you guys, have like an open dialogue. We want it to be a learning experience for us, so we're always going to talk about, at least one person is going to know about the subject. So let's say we talk about League of Legends one day. Justin doesn't know that much
I don't
about
know
League.
shit
I'll
about
just
League.
go sit in
Like-
the corner.
Yeah.
And,
Like I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's not. Oh, he doesn't know that much. I don't know jack shit about League.
All right, we don't know
nothing.
jack shit.
I don't know jack shit about League.
So Lou and I would be talking about it, but Justin would still be learning about it. So we're trying to have it come full circle, I guess, and later on, hopefully, once we have our website set up and hopefully we'll have our forum set up, we want to create a community of nerds where people can come together and collaborate and, make friends with each other and just be a community.
And love one another.
yeah. Big happy family.
That's
Okay.
put
Okay.
it in a creepy way, but yes,
No,
love
no,
one
like
another.
friendship. What is wrong with you? God. I'm trying to make a deal like, hey, because we all love one another. We're all gamers. And we all have all that big thing in common. Console wars aside, we all love video games. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this speech. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I wanted to go somewhere with it, and I'm like, wow, this is sounding really dumb. My bad.
But I think that's a
you're
big
fine.
point.
Just shut
That's a
up
big
sometimes.
point. I think bringing people together is one of my biggest motivations here, because I've always been a solo gamer.
Mm-hmm.
So the opportunity to find other gamers and share that with other people.
That's what I was going to talk about before video games. A lot of things bring people together, but throughout my experience, a lot of stuff I do, games have a certain kind of way of someone you just met. Again, at GameStop, there's one guy. He's like, "Yeah, I bought Mass Effect," and we're talking right then, instant connection. We're talking about it for 10 minutes. Complete stranger. We bonded like we know each other for years. That's what I love about video games. They can bring people together.
Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to understanding why you love Mass Effect that much, because I know nothing.
Oh, I can talk about
I know
that
nothing.
We are
for
going
about
to drag you into
Oh,
this
man.
Mass
I can
Effect
talk
world.
about Mass
Play through
Effect
it?
for hours on end. So you prepare yourself for when we
right.
actually do a
We're gonna
podcast
make
on
him
that.
play it.
We should do playthroughs.
Yeah.
As our first viewer said, where is it? My body is ready.
But for Mass Effect, your body has to be ready, your heart, your mind, everything has
My
to be
soul
ready.
has to be ready.
Your
Yes,
soul.
actually.
Yeah, you have to be ready to shed some tears.
Got it.
Okay, you know what? I am liking the Sloth King and the Sloth Assassins.
Yeah, me
Sloth
too.
Assassins? There's Sloth Assassins.
Those are the assassins right there.
Yep.
Did you know? All right, so
No.
that is our mission. This is why we're doing the podcast. Let me see how much time we've been streaming. We've been streaming for about 27 minutes. So over the next 10, 15 minutes, we're just gonna, just chat. I don't know if you guys have watched podcasts before, but basically
Yeah.
people just talk to
They're
each
usually a
other
lot better.
about things. They're much better than this. We're a little bit, less prepared than, other podcasts, but I feel like a lot of other podcasts as well, they have a niche and, they've been talking to, microphones for a lot longer than we have. I have no excuse, but I'm just saying.
Oh no! Well,
I'm just saying.
what do you all think about CS:GO?
CSGO. Haven't tried it?
I try not to think about it, to be honest.
My friend tried to get me to play it for a long time, but I can't get into
It's-
shooters. I've been an RPG nerd my whole life. Shooters are...
For me, it's so
Too
much
hard.
harder than Call of Duty that
Too
I just
hard.
can't do it. I just can't do it.
CSGO knives? Is that...
See, I am not that big a fan on war games in general. Call of Duty wise, The only Call of Duty games I enjoyed were Modern Warfare 1 and 2. Other than that, I think Call of Duty is extremely repetitive. It bores me to tears. I'm sorry if any of our fans are Call of Duty fans. More power to you all if you enjoy it. But whenever I tell someone that, they get the most offended look on their face that I don't like Call of Duty. And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like it. And they go, how do you not like it? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I just don't enjoy it. And
are these people 12 years old?
No, no, actually, yes, we do have a lot of young people bringing their parents to buy Call of Duty, but like a lot of them are like in their 19s and 20s, and they look so offended that I don't like Call of Duty. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, that's the mainstream game. That's like the go-to game.
Like I will never judge you for liking a game that I don't like. My manager Sierra, she is an avid Call of Duty fan. I like pick on her about it, but I don't actually like. How dare you? You're dumb for liking that game. That game's stupid. You're dumb.
Well, jeez.
Right?
I didn't know I offended you so horribly.
You offend me just by sitting here and existing.
Ooh, harsh.
But yeah, well, war games kind of not for me. If it's like a medieval war game, I love swords and stuff. I will
Are you
bash
talking about like
people's heads in with swords.
Are you talking about realistic wars or wars that have happened?
Or just any kind
Just any like
Not
shooter
even
like
Halo?
that.
Shooter, yeah.
I didn't like Halo that much. I played the original trilogy of Halo, and I'm like, it was okay. I didn't see the hype, and then I got really bored with Reach, and I thought ODST.
Oh, Reach was.
And I thought ODST was shit. I have not played Halo 4, just because again, if I had to choose, I'm a Sony guy. Straight up, Sony's been nothing but good to me. And I know, and I'm not going to go on my way to get a Xbox One or 360 to play Halo.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a friend who have a friend who has it, I will gladly try it out.
Yeah.
But because I've heard good things about Halo 4, and then Halo 5 comes out later on this year, Halo 5 Guardians.
Yeah, I also think that you have to. I think with Halo particularly, and a few other series as well, you have to have kind of been a fan of the originals.
You can't just jump on.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to just jump on the Halo train in the middle of it.
Oh, I agree.
You kind of have to know a little bit of the history, and I think it's just it's more of like nostalgia, I guess.
Yeah.
I can agree with that because even if you don't know that much about Halo, you know Master Chief.
Yeah, it's iconic.
You know you've heard the name Master Chief at one point or another if you're even somewhat involved in the gaming community.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot where I was going with this also.
I think a lot of games lose like the first two or first one and the next one have like that element of it's a unique game, it's new, and a lot of people buy into that. But then as they do like their seventh one, it's just flashy. They're just like adding random stuff to make it cool. So that's probably why a lot of people wouldn't like.
Sometimes that does happen that way. With things like I was just talking to him last night. I think about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yep.
The guy came up, whoever created this indie game, he came up with this, unique, scary, legitimately scary idea, and people loved it.
So simple. It's such a simple idea.
It's very simple.
And it's actually kind of scary.
Yeah. No, it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, but also, Rachel, you scare really, really easily.
Well, it's still terrifying. So, for just in general, okay? So, and he's already on his fourth one, so, you're saying, he'll get to, his seventh one, and he'll probably, end up.
Do we believe that JFK shot first? We are not touching that subject.
Yes.
I'm not touching that subject.
That doesn't even make sense. It's a joke. It's a Star Wars joke.
We're not touching that subject.
Then why did you mention it?
I'm just letting everyone know.
Who's ready for the what movie? Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
There's a Five Nights. Actually, that's good. Actually, I
think
didn't
it
know
would
that.
be a better movie. I think it would be a better.
That would
movie
actually be creepy as hell, honestly. Oh damn!
It would be a better movie.
I have no idea what this game is.
You never heard of Five Nights at Freddy?
So Five Nights at Freddy's is you are the first one. You are a security guard in a Chuck E. Cheese type of thing, and hold on a second. All right, hold on. You don't have to answer chat. I'll explain chat to you later.
You know what? I can too. Excuse me for trying to be up to date.
I'll explain chat to you later.
Whatever.
So,
go ahead.
Five Nights at Freddy's, you are a security guard in a Chuck E. Cheese, and you have the animatronic creepiness going on, and you have a door on either side of you. Then your power, you have a battery. It's 100% battery at the start of the night. You have to survive until 6 a.m. or something, so when the sun comes up.
Okay.
And each door on either side has a light in the hallway. So you can flick the light on to make sure there's no animatronics in the hallway. But you also have a laptop with several different cameras on it. And you have to watch these cameras and see the animatronics like randomly move around. Like you'll check a camera,
What?
nothing there. You check back, it's frozen there. And then you check into another one, and it gets to the point where it comes to your door, and you can hear it. And then you have to close the door for a certain amount of time until it goes away.
No,
But you only have, that's how you survive, but you only have a limited amount of power. So if you run out of power, everything shuts down. And then if you fail, the animatronic comes up and screams in your face.
Oh my god!
And it's like a 3D, like creepy,
and it's such a simple thing, but with each game, it gets like more detailed and more creepy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like this, like the fourth one, they all have like rows of teeth.
No.
Oh, by the way, answer chat. Rachel's just a noob. Don't listen to her. Bam. Forget you.
I am not a noob, all right? Shut up, Hayden. You don't even broadcast, all right?
Bro, do you even podcast?
Do you even podcast?
No.
Can we actually make that a picture? Like Rachel was like one of those like little swag hats on. It's like, bro, do you even podcast?
That should be our first shirt.
Right?
There we go.
All right, we got it for sure. Excellent.
Making progress.
So do we have anything else to talk about video game wise? Like, because we never really set for this podcast we didn't really set a specific topic.
Yeah.
We kind of wanted to just chat about video games, chat about whatever we wanted to.
Yeah, just see how we all work together. And,
yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Interacting with.
I feel like most
People that watch
creepypastas wouldn't work as movies. Like I
Yeah.
feel like a really well done Slender Man movie would be horrifying. Gonna be honest, I think Slender Man is one of the most terrifying things ever. Just the thing, like 7 foot tall guy, suit, no face, tendrils coming out. That's fucking horrifying. I don't care what anyone says.
How do you
That's
make a
terrifying.
story out of that though?
It has a whole lore behind it.
There's a whole-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Slender
oh,
Man,
yeah.
he
I just kind of
steals
like
children.
messed around, cried a little bit, and then stopped.
Cried a little.
You messed around with Slender Man?
Hell yeah.
You don't fuck around with Slender Man. What's
It's
wrong with
the
you?
game.
Oh, Slender. Sorry,
Slender.
I forgot about Slender. That game is actually pretty creepy.
Yeah, you
It's-
just kind of fuck around in the forest for a little bit,
Yeah, and then you
cry, and then quit.
Oh.
Again, Slender,
Question.
very simple, extremely creepy though. And then Slender: The Arrival, just as creepy. Oh god.
Have you watched Marbled Hornets on
That
YouTube?
is actually
Marbled
really.
Hornets?
Marble Hornet. It's like a found footage like series that they do like the Slenderman thing. It's
Rachel
really
Kipp movie. Nope. No one would
Oh,
watch.
what would that be about?
Josh,
Rachel
don't
sitting
even
at
go
home.
there. Just like,
just
God damn it!
Rachel going kawaii desu. I am Rachel Kipp.
Senpai.
Oh god. We say that and our viewers just drop to 0. It's in the
We're
negatives.
out of here.
Just like negative 15 people.
Say, wow, we ruined everything. We are
I mean,
awful at
that's
this.
That's not unusual. That we just ruin everything.
Well, if you're talking about we, I mean you.
Hey
Just
man, I actually have some good ideas sometimes.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes.
whatever helps
Yeah.
whatever
Once
helps you
in a
sleep
blue
at night.
moon.
I'm just saying, whatever helps you sleep at night. What?
What's with the, anyways? All right. So we never really set like a specific thing to talk about. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? We can just chat with chat for now if you guys really want.
How are y'all doing?
Don't ask
going
them how they're doing.
You know what? I am so sorry. She is so mean to you all, and I'm trying to get to
Right?
know you all better.
We have to like repair your audience
My-
because they're all like scarred from years. Of,
Years of like abuse and like just being put down by Rachel. I'm like, who are these two caring, handsome individuals right here?
Handsome.
Well, forget you.
very handsome.
Right?
With
That's
our
what,
beards,
that's what I'm
dude.
saying, man.
I'm trying to get.
That's what I'm saying. Well, the beard and my Captain America shirt.
And then you have to grow a beard too, so we have to find.
Oh,
Wait,
Arios
that
probably
happen.
asked that dumb question.
What's a dumb question?
Okay, here's his question that he keeps asking me. Has anyone really been far as decided to use even go want to look more like? To do
Yes.
look more like?
Yes, that's obvious.
What does
It's an
it
obvious
mean?
question. How do you not
Dude.
understand that question?
I almost banned him from my chat the other
Serious?
day.
Why?
I got that instant.
That dude, that is the most
Hey,
commonly
like,
asked
he-
question.
Seriously.
He
In,
donated money to me just so it could pop up on the screen.
but that is the most commonly asked question. You're not a true YouTuber if you don't know that answer.
Yeah. It's
Well,
like,
you
what's your
answer
favorite
it.
color?
Yes.
Yes.
That is
That's
the answer.
to that question.
I say no.
Well then, fuck off. You're wrong.
You're very wrong.
This person can't
He
even.
can't even right now.
She doesn't understand. See?
What? Your whole chat
That's
just
Josh.
knows
You
it.
can't listen to
Everybody.
Josh. You gotta learn these names, man. You are gonna get scarred.
Why are you putting down everybody? They are.
We could talk about MMORPGs.
Oh, let's do it.
I want to talk about Final Fantasy 14 a little bit.
I'll talk about RPGs. I'm not a big fan of MMOs though.
Why are you not a big fan of MMOs? Is it because they suck up all your time?
No, it's not. It's not even
All
that.
your time?
It's not even
All
that.
your time.
Other people make it not fun for me to play. Like,
There's like a million people in that game.
yeah, I know, and other people suck
delete,
sometimes.
and
I
then
don't
just-
like really playing with people. Like, if it's a game like Mario Party, I love playing those kind of games with people.
With an MMO, you have your own individual character.
Have you never been in a guild? Like
The
you
worst
never had
part
that-
is,
that
like-
I'm so insulted right now. I love RPGs. Lol and Joff. Okay. I love RPGs. Mass Effect, fucking grand. Final Fantasy games, fucking awesome.
But they're not MMOs.
They're not MMOs.
But there are RPGs.
They're not MMOs.
I think you're thinking of like MOBAs.
Different world.
League of Legends is not an MMO. It's a MOBA.
I never said it was. I
Why
never
are
said.
you talking MMOs? You don't work with people. Not really. You're leveling your own character and going through story quests.
You can go alone if you want.
Yeah.
But it's so much
But the MMOs are like also you want to play with people. It's like with Borderlands.
No, you don't
What's your
even have to.
definition of an MMO here? Let's just establish that.
Is it a massively multiplayer online game?
Yes, it is.
I hate you, Lul.
Is that your definition?
I hate you so
Well,
much.
What game do you think of when you think of MMO?
Automatically World of Warcraft, honestly.
Yeah.
It's the first thing to go to with
Yeah.
anyone who mentions MMO. That's World of Warcraft's also one of those games that you may not have played it, but you know you fucking heard of it.
Yeah.
Don't,
Have you ever played it? Like, have you ever been subscribed to it?
No, the only MMO game I actually got somewhat into, and was the game Terra, which is
Yeah.
which is okay. It's
Terra
pretty
sucks,
fun.
Yeah.
Are we just shit on your game right now?
It's pretty. It's beautiful, but it just the
Gonna be
gameplay is awful.
gonna be completely honest, guys. I only played Terra because the girls I was interested at the time was into it, and I wanted her to be like, "Hey, look, I played Terra. Also, notice me."
That's the only reason why.
Well, that was
Right.
even recent. Like, if that's your definition of MMO, I need to
No,
introduce
no,
you
no,
to
no,
Final
no.
Fantasy.
My when I think of MMO, I think of friends playing together. Like, yes, I know you can play by yourself strictly, but some quests, or a lot of them, you need like people to help you with.
Dungeons, maybe, but not.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what?
Friends, man.
I don't understand where you're going with this. Because when you're talking about, like, when you're saying you need other people, the only way that you ever work with other people is in a dungeon. Like, that's like a four-person dungeon, or, like 12-person dungeon,
Or just
whatever.
farming. It's like you
Yeah.
all collectively help each other.
Yeah.
Because you could do it alone, but it's harder.
See, I like playing by myself.
All right, you loner.
And let's see, and the one I did try playing, Elder Scrolls Online. I understand why people like it. I do not think Elder Scrolls works well as an MMO. I think those two worlds should be completely separate. I think Elder Scrolls works better as a standalone game.
Did you just say I could see, or
No,
what did you say about white people?
Wait, what?
What?
Did you say? I
missed that.
swear you said like
No,
I know white people like it or something like that.
I said I could see why people like it. Why?
Oh.
Why?
people?
Oh, not white people. Did you
This got
hear that
racist
too?
real. No.
Okay,
I
I
did not hear
was like,
that.
The Lord, I look at you like, what? No, I said I could see why people like Elder Scrolls Online.
Now I heard it.
I
Now I
can
heard
see
it.
the appeal, especially since
That makes more sense.
the only reason I played it is because now it's free to play.
Yeah.
But I got bored of it really fast because I feel like Elder Scrolls works better as a standalone game, way better than it works as an MMO.
oh yeah, like Skyrim, just RPG wise, is like the epitome of an RPG.
Like, I did not like Oblivion. I tried, I'm letting you all know right now, I tried on several occasions to get into Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Could not for the life of me get into it.
Couldn't do it.
And then I play Skyrim, I fall instantly in love with it. It's beautiful, it's fun, I get to cut dragons down, it's everything I want in a video game.
I still haven't played that either.
you haven't played that one.
You haven't
yet?
played
Dude,
Skyrim?
League has taken all my time.
What
All my
elo?
game
What
time.
elo are you again?
Shut your mouth. I made gold.
When?
I made gold last season.
Someone's like, oh, I thought ESO
I
died.
made gold.
No, it's not
that's
dead. It
so
actually jumped up in subscribers when they announced it free to play when it came out for the Xbox One and PS4.
And you don't mod your Skyrim, do you?
I don't have
You play it on the console, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I play mine on the PC, and I have like 100+ mods that I need to get rid
100
of.
plus mods.
100
Yeah.
plus mods.
It makes my game run like this.
Like
Not like
The
you're doing the
robot?
robot.
Basically. Especially when I record. But let's see. What, Skyrim? How do you hate Josh? Just shut the hell up. Like, you don't even get an opinion here. You're just wrong.
Hey. Don't be bashing someone that doesn't like Skyrim.
This is Josh.
we've got a
okay?
long-
I don't know Josh, but you know what? He has his own opinion.
I know Josh.
Let him not like Skyrim. If he doesn't
He's
like Skyrim,
not
that's
allowed
fine.
to have an opinion.
That's fine. It's fine. As long as you're not dissing Mass Effect.
All right, so MMOs, you're not really that much of a fan.
I'm a big fan of
You're a fan?
RPGs. I'm a big fan of RPGs, but MMOs not so much.
What MMOs
I
have you
stumbled
played?
upon my first one. I was
Wasn't it that Trolls one?
that Trolls one. Yeah, it was called Dofus. It's a French game.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
terrible.
Dolphus.
It was a terrible game, but I got hooked on it. I think I was playing like, when you were high school, middle school, you'd play like little arcade games. You'd sneak in class and get a proxy and play arcade games
Yes.
instead of going
Yeah.
to class. Yeah. Well, I was on Miniclip and I saw that and I played the demo and I really liked it, and then I just played that for a couple years.
That's...
It was a bad game. It was a turn based.
Oh,
So-
so Rachel automatically hates it.
Yeah, you would hate that game.
Probably.
It was really kiddie and like really childish, but Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was one of my favorite games.
I never
And
played
that was
that.
a turn. Yeah, it was an amazing game.
That's what I've heard. Let's see. Witcher 3, I'm really liking.
Does someone know Dofus here? That's funny.
I still have yet to beat it just because work and distraction and
That's an RPG too, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a huge game. Witcher 2 was the first Witcher game I got into. Did not play the first Witcher, but what I like about Witcher 2 is it gives you enough backstory on Witcher 1 so you don't have to play it.
Good.
But
that game is terrible.
She
Like,
does.
it's horrible.
Rachel did not enjoy really Witcher.
Witcher 1 was like, I tried to play it, and it's like really shitty, like old graphics, which is not that big of a deal. But then you get to the combat system, like you have like two stances. He's like either going like this with a sword, or he goes like this with the sword. And then you're also like, the way that you do it is you hit an enemy, and then you have to like press a button when it comes around to the top again. It's like you have to keep hitting this button when it goes around. And like if you change into this stance and start doing it, he goes whoosh, 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 with his sword on this enemy.
What does he do?
So that was Witcher 1. That was my Witcher 1 experience.
Gotcha.
Witcher 2 fucked me up too. Like I can't get past like this one
Come
area.
on, you're just
It's so
you're just bad at
bad.
video games.
No, Witcher is just terribly made.
did you play the
like,
third one?
I have the third one. It's beautiful.
Have you
That's-
beat it yet?
I still
Tell
haven't.
me.
There's so much shit to do.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's
I
Dogma.
haven't played it.
I actually really enjoyed, but I thought it was extremely repetitive. I thought it could have been a lot more, a lot better, but it fell short to me of being fantastic. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, and I thought Capcom did an awesome job as far as like them trying to like go outside the box goes. Other like fighting the Griffins was fun, but I think I fought like maybe 3 Griffins. I think there's like 10,000 chimeras, a couple race, but it's a fun game, and I look forward to see if they are doing a sequel because they can improve on that.
I never heard of it before.
It's pretty
Me
fun.
neither.
Is it an older game?
I want to say it came out about 2-3 years ago, so
That's
it's not that old.
Yeah,
but
I just probably
by
never heard
gaming
of
standards, it's probably a little old.
it. Even that's kind of new though. Like Skyrim's older than that and is still going strong.
Oh god, I remember waiting in line for Skyrim. See,
I don't remember.
and I remember it because just before I worked at GameStop, and my little brother had pre-ordered it. He wasn't 18 yet, so and it was like negative 10 degrees outside, wind blowing, and I'm standing there going, "Oh fuck, it's so fucking cold.
It's gonna be so
bullshit."
worth it. It's gonna be so worth it.
This is before I was in Sky. I got in Skyrim. My brother played it. Then while he was like asleep one night, I took his Xbox and played it, and I'm like, "This is awesome."
It's pretty awesome. It's an amazing game. What about other genres of video games? I know that you're not into MOBAs, but have you ever played MOBAs other than League, or are you
I tried
just...
Dota 2. I didn't like that very much. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it too. It was very bad.
It's okay.
I'm not a
Heroes
big
of the
Dota
Storm. I enjoyed that.
I've heard. Have you tried Heroes of the Storm?
That was a fun.
Because
game.
I've heard good things about that. Actually, I've heard really good things about it.
It's like you can just jump
it's
into it.
watered
and
down. To me, it's watered down.
It's very watered
like,
down.
Just it's so much more simple. And like, have you ever heard of Tome? It got canceled, I think, but
No.
it was the most simple version I think that you could get of a MOBA game. And basically, you'd start out, either 3v3 or 5v5, you don't farm, you don't collect objectives,
Mm-hmm.
or you do collect objectives, but it's all fighting all the time. Like it's, and the guy I talked to the developer at PAX, and he said that his goal with it, like his vision with it, was because he was on the League team before, working on League of Legends, and he said that he hated all like the stuff that made it diluter or whatever. But so he wanted to take all that away and just make it about fighting, and it wasn't bad. It was kind of fun, and
I feel like that
at
would turn
least
out,
they
it'd be fun.
yeah, at least they had like unique characters. Like with Heroes, they're reusing old characters, which there's nothing wrong with that, and people are attached to them. But I think they still, like League, they came up with their own characters, which was pretty nice.
I mean, League's
So,
a really great, like,
League
really
is like, to
well-built,
me, the
amazing
optimal.
game.
I know a lot of people love Dota and say Dota's the optimal one, but for me, League is optimal because, like with Dota, it's a little too complicated. Like there's a little too much to keep track of, at least in my opinion. So
Ooh, someone asked what we think about Destiny.
don't
Yeah,
really
one I
play
never
this.
played, yeah.
I can
He's dealing with PS4. So.
I can tell you a little bit about that. I did not fully play the main story of Destiny. I played a little bit of it. I thought the action was pretty fluid. That the combat itself, I thought that was pretty cool. I honestly never had more fun like running and sliding, shooting someone with a shotgun in my life. But
Sounds like a good time.
other than that, I think it's really overrated. I understand Bungie invested a lot of money. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of money into this game. I can't remember. I want to say it was around 50 million because it's supposed to span the next 15 years. Expansion, like it's
15 years.
Yeah,
They're gonna try to keep it up for 15
yeah,
years.
and they're already planning
That's a little
and they're already planning Destiny 2. And I'm like, why are you doing that when you want to span this next 10, 15 years?
Well, Destiny's
Questionable.
like basically like Halo, and from what I've seen of it, like Halo multiplayer.
And I honestly think that's why maybe I didn't enjoy it that much. And just from
500,000.
and 500. I was way off then. Holy crap!
I don't know about 50 million.
Where the crap did I come up with 50 million?
I don't think that's right either.
I don't think 500.
Yeah, there you go.
500
He said 50 million. Sorry, he said
500
500,000 at first. That's a little.
Oh,
low.
500
That's a bit
million.
low.
Okay. Wow.
Over 500 million. Wow,
That's over 9,000.
that's insane. That's
And
much so.
and mark off Dragon Ball Z reference.
what memes are we? No, we're not doing memes.
No.
Don't let
Would-
your
would-
memes be memes.
Should have had a checklist on it before.
And mark off the cheat reference. Go on. And we're moving on. Let's see. Other games I enjoy. I like platformers like old school Banjo-Kazooie, all that stuff.
Oh, I remember that.
And Nintendo 64, the games were.
Jack and Daxter.
Oh, Jack and Daxter.
My
Okay.
love, the love of my
Okay,
life.
we will talk about this in a completely different podcast, but I will let you all know right now. In my mind, Naughty Dog can do no wrong. Letting everyone know right now.
Uncharted series. That was.
Okay,
Great.
no.
You said what?
No. We will talk about
You
that.
said old school. Okay, I understand that.
Oh no! Uncharted's still awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I was saying that will be safe for another podcast. So if we talk about Naughty Dog right now, I can go for another 3 hours.
Gotcha.
So we need to calm down.
No, you need to calm down. I'm totally chill
You're
right
all
now.
the way up here.
I have found my chill. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank was really good, and Sly
Ratchet, that's the one I
Cooper.
was trying to remember
see-
when we talked about
see,
it.
I-
Ratchet and Clank. yes.
I never got into Sly Cooper, but I did love Ratchet and Clank.
Sly
Loved
Cooper
Ratchet
was
and
also
Clank.
really good.
That's why a lot of my friends enjoy it. I just never got into Sly. What's up?
Josh, are you talking about my right or your right?
I just started. Wait, guy
On the-
right. Single Rachel.
Because if so, dibs.
Which one?
Death-
I don't know. He said the right.
I'm gonna assume
Anyways.
you.
It's the beard.
No, wait.
It's the beard.
Wait,
How could it not be?
if they're looking at us, so might be me. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I said their right or my right.
Oh,
Your
his right.
This guy.
What's going on?
There you go.
Actually,
He is freshly single.
I am freshly single, so
Do you
hey, man,
like?
how you doing?
Do you like? I don't know. How old are you, Josh? 13. Do you like 13-year-old little Asian boys?
I think that's right up his alley.
My limit's 12, so no.
Right up his alley.
It's you, aw.
Oh, that's so horrible.
That fucking beard.
Oh my stars!
Yeah, whatever, Josh. I don't believe you being 16. Whatever.
How much longer?
Well, we can go ahead and, call it right now and say, this was our first podcast. We basically just talked about video games.
Well, yeah.
We'll title this episode Intro and Video Games.
Intro and some video games.
Yeah,
all
some.
over
Like,
the
we're
place.
obviously going to talk about
You banned that person that used the
That
word
beard
moist.
makes me
You
moist.
banned that person. Oh.
It was a compliment.
God.
It was a compliment.
That word just makes me shiver, though.
He's saying that your beard makes him all sweaty and moist.
I don't think that's
God, it's so weird. Stop it.
We'll talk about Windows 10 another day because I don't know much about Windows 10.
What, Rachel is a girl?
I know. The only thing I know about Windows 10 is that people installed it on launch day and then they fucking complain when it crashes and has problems, and I just laugh every fucking time.
My life.
So.
Moist. I hate
Moist.
moist. Crazy.
Moist.
I hate all of you. Stop it. You're making me uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
I need an adult.
Oh my god.
Troll.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna
Please
end
no,
this.
Anthony.
We're gonna end this podcast off now. Thank you guys for coming to our very first episode. What we're going to do is we're going to upload this episode to YouTube on our YouTube channel. I encourage you to check it out. The link is in the description. I didn't have time to add like a thing where you can actually click on it, so I'll do that right after this podcast, but you can still copy paste. We're going to be uploading that there. And so what we want to know, we want feedback from you guys. Let us know what you want us to talk about next week.
Yep.
Because we're going to come back next week. It won't necessarily be on Thursday. It might be anywhere from like Thursday to Saturday. So we'll let you know. We'll get a schedule set up for sure.
We'll definitely let you know about a day or two ahead of time.
Yeah,
And we'll
definitely.
for sure what
At
we're
least
doing.
a day or two, hopefully more than that. Just depending on our schedules.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. So let us know what you want us to talk about next time, whether it be, a specific game. Like, I don't know if we could do like a specific game that it needs to fill up at least like a 30 to 45 minute, time period.
We can do specific things about specific games.
Yeah,
Agreed.
like we could do entire genres or entire franchises or anything like that. So if you wanted to be about video games, go ahead and do that. If you want us to talk about like books that we like, or if you want us to talk about movies or shows, anything basically, and we'll see what people want, and then we'll talk about it, and hopefully it'll be a little bit more structured. Yes, a little bit more planned out.
I think it went pretty well.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I think it went pretty well.
We're a little unorganized. We're a little bit, these two are a little nervous, but we'll be okay next
Wait,
time.
my reaction to what? I'm confused. What was my reaction?
I don't.
To what?
To maybe the moist thing.
Okay. Also, give us feedback on what you think we could improve on to make your experience better.
Yeah.
Because we are. I don't know about Rachel because apparently she's done nothing but put you all down. But me and Lowell are here for you.
Well, what we
We'll
need to
repair
do
the damage
is
that Rachel has caused.
what we need to do is like we have already talked about this in the past, but like a few weeks ago. But we're going to be trying to not really read the chat as the podcast is going. But what we want to do is have our 5 to 10 minute like pre-show or whatever, like our little intro. Then we have our main show that we talk about our set topic, and then for about 30 minutes, and then the last 10 to 15 minutes we're talking with chat. So that's going to be our kind of setup. It's not going to be like today where we were interacting with chat and stuff like that. We're going to be doing it more of like a structured, have a 15-minute dedicated time at the end, taking feedback, talking to you guys, and stuff like that. And big improvement on the overlay to have an air point. You better shut the hell up. He said. Did you see what he said about me?
What do you say?
He said have an arrow pointing to me, having to say shit, Lord.
Okay, you know what? Now let's not rule anything out. I think this gentleman is onto something,
We take all feedback.
and we consider it heavily, especially if it embarrasses Rachel.
Extra points for that. Right?
Anyway, all right. So we will talk to you guys next time. I think we're gonna go ahead and end the recording off here. We'll stick around and chat with chat for a little bit longer. But yeah, thank you all for watching.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all so much. Tell everyone, spread the word. Let us know the Nerds with the Words is here.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me for being enthusiastic. I hate you all. Goodbye. We will see you all next week.
We'll work on that. That should be our.
Yeah.
gotta practice that.
I can't even do it.
Oh God, that ruined the podcast. That ruined the
That's
podcast.
where we fell off.